Hey, my name is Summers, and 6 months ago, I was feeling stuck. I was dealing with chronic hives and chronic fatigue. After working with the Way Clinic, I have a lot more energy and a lot less brain fog. I highly recommend the Way Clinic. My name is Summers Todd. I am an accountant and I work from home. And I also homeschool my two teenage daughters, and we live in Charleston, Mississippi. Before working with the Way Clinic, I was struggling with chronic hives and fatigue, and I also had low blood pressure, and my heart rate was really rapid and would spike pretty high. I struggled with getting up off the couch, and just taking a shower was exhausting. What made me say yes to the Way Clinic was reading Susan's story. She really had walked in my shoes before, and she had found answers for herself. And she was very focused on giving personalized care and truly caring about each patient. If there was something that would have stopped me from starting with the program, it would be just not feeling well enough to put my all into it. I wanted to give it everything I had, but just didn't feel good enough to do that. And actually, the way I overcame that was just starting with the very first step. And they're very easy, simple steps. And they build each week. They really give lots of grace, and they don't ask for perfection. Something that I tried in the past that didn't work for me was just going to a traditional doctor. They gave me several prescriptions, which would treat the symptoms, but they didn't treat the root problem. The difference that came for me was through the testing that the Way Clinic performed. One of those tests was a cortisol test, which basically in the beginning showed me that my cortisol gas tank was empty. By the end of the program, it's completely turned around. What surprised me the most with the Way Clinic is how much I learned from reading food labels to breathing techniques that really work and really do release tension. What I'm able to do now that I couldn't do before is to be present with my family. I'm actually able to go throughout the day without having to lay down and take a nap. I would tell someone that the Way Clinic has a staff that truly cares about each person, and they want to see them be the best versions of themselves that they can be.